Hi, I'm Chris with Everyman Overland. We're here today just to give you a quick introduction to a new affordable product that I have found, or actually they kind of found me. So this being Everyman Overland, I don't have a ton of money to go out, so I'm always on the lookout for affordable but still very usable products, much like I think all of you are, as you're looking for all of the equipment and the recovery gear and parts for your truck and everything that you need. Everybody's always kind of looking for something that is more affordable. It's super easy to just say, always buy the best, always spend the most money, and you could have yourself like a $500 rope sitting here. But that's not what this is. And I don't have money for $500 ropes, and I'm guessing because you're here watching this, you don't have money for $500 ropes, right? So a couple weeks ago, the folks at Autodunk reached out to me and said, hey, we've got this product, and we're selling it through Amazon, so it is quickly available. It's right here in the States. They sent this, and it was here in just a couple days, right? It's a fulfilled by Amazon thing. So you can have this quickly. This isn't a order it and wait 3 weeks until it shows up from China, and who knows when it's going to show up. This is here in the States. It's available for you right now. So in this set, you get yourself the main Kinetic recovery rope. Now, this is a big, heavy duty. This is actually a 1 inch by 30 foot. As you can see right here, it is rated to 33,000 pounds of brake strength. They also have a 7/8 version, and they have a 3/4 inch version. This is the biggest, this is the heaviest duty, which they say that this is good for large vehicles, SUVs up to 10 or 12,000 pounds. Basically what they recommend is that you stay within a third of the recommended weight rating, sort of the minimum brake strength, which would give you up to 11,000 pounds of vehicle weight capacity, right? I drive janky FJ Cruiser, not even getting anywhere near. We're probably half that. We're probably at 5,500 pounds as we drive around in the forest. So this is going to be a little bit overkill for janky. However, that's kind of the way I like to do things anyway. People say, well, your winch capacity and your recovery, it needs to be kind of at this level. I always buy something a little bit stronger. The only reason not to is this is a little bit bulkier, it's a little bit heavier, it's a little bit harder to stow away, so it's going to take up a little bit more room in your bins. But in my opinion, for the extra security of having the stronger rope, I think that's worthwhile. I don't think that the 7/8 or the 3/4 is going to be so much smaller as to be like, well, I could just carry that in my pocket, right? You're not going to carry any of them in your pocket. They're all going to have to be stowed away somewhere, and they're all going to take up roughly about this space, maybe a little bit less, maybe it's a little bit lighter weight, but this stuff's not heavy anyway. Oh, look, I can hold it with one foot. Oh, there it goes. So again, in the kit, you receive this main recovery rope, which is the 1 inch by 30 foot long. 33,000 pound brake strength again. The ends are dipped in I don't know, some kind of rubber coating material. I don't know if it's rubber or polyurethane. I don't know what it's made of, but clearly it's designed to help protect the fibers of the rope as if you're using a soft shackle or if you're using a standard D-ring shackle or whatever it is, as that loops through the end here and you're yanking on it, if it wasn't protected, if it was just like this, all of these little fibers could end up frayed real easy. So they've got this protective coating around the working end of it so that it stays protected and this will last you longer. This also comes with 2 soft shackles, also of 1 inch variety, and they are also rated at 33,000 pounds. So these are big and they are strong, and that ball, that's big. Like, this is actually a lot bigger than the soft shackles that I carry around with me right now. So again, they're going to be stronger. They're going to hold up to a lot more abuse. So they include both of the shackles. You've got one for each end so that you can attach it to the vehicle or through a D-ring or however you go about attaching it to your vehicle. You've got 2 of them there. I think it's important in these recovery situations, especially with a Kinetic rope, to be using as many non-hard parts as you can, right? So soft shackles, different ways of doing things so that you don't have the potential that if something fails, you've got this D-ring shackle coming at you at 50 miles an hour. Nobody wants that, right? People are going to get hurt. So I think it's really nice that they include 2 of these soft shackles for you to use. Lastly, this also includes a nice carry bag. So the carry bag is perfectly large and sufficient. You can put everything in here. One thing I do really like about it is the ends of it have this mesh in it. So you're stuck in the mud and you're using your Kinetic rope and you yank it out, it's going to be covered in mud, right? So being able to put it away in its bag and then have whatever mud and water and whatever be able to drain out the side of this so it's not just retained in that bag, I think is a fantastic option. I think you might also be able to put everything back in this bag and huck it in the river for a minute and it'll wash it all off. I don't know, remains to be seen. So there is all of this stowed away in the bag. You've got both of the shackles and the rope, and you can see that the rope also comes with this nice Velcro strap that wraps around it, so it makes it easier to kind of squeeze everything together, so it holds it all nice and stable in the bag. Got those in there. Just zips right up, and it's nice and easy to carry. It's easy to stow away, it keeps everything organized, so if you do need your rope, it's all right there in that one bag, and all you have to do is grab that, go, and pull whatever it is out of the mud. So unfortunately, or possibly fortunately, I don't have a truck mired in the mud just ready and waiting for me over here. I am sure that on my next consecutive couple outings, whatever, we'll find somebody who's stuck in the mud and I'll be able to test this out. But something you should know about Kinetic recovery ropes is this is not a tow strap, right? Kinetic ropes are designed with a lot of stretch and a lot of give in them. So basically the way you use them is you hook this end to that vehicle that's stuck in the mud, and you hook this end up to your truck, and you back up as close as you can and still be able to run and just floor it and take off. And you want to achieve as much speed and have as much engine speed and engine power coming out as possible when you hit the end of that rope, so that you have all the kinetic energy that's built up in your vehicle moving forward to pull whatever truck, whatever is stuck in the mud, the sand, wherever it's at. This isn't a rope that you would use if you've got a buddy who's high-centered himself on a rock and he's just teetering and he needs to be nudged forward about a half of an inch. Oh, okay, and then he can get on his way. That's not what this is for. This is for high-energy recoveries where something is stuck and it's stuck bad and it doesn't have a winch on it and you need to really yank on the thing. You also would never, ever, ever want to use this for towing. Like, okay, this thing's stuck on the trail and we need to tow it 10 miles back to whatever, a shop that's going to work on it, whatever it is. Every time this drags on the ground at 40 miles an hour, it's going to wear halfway through, right? That's not what this is for. But these ropes, which have become real popular in the last few years, are a really fantastic option when things are stuck. So other than the fact that, I don't know, like it's one of those pride things, right, where I'm not the guy who gets stuck. I'm kind of looking to get stuck at some point, or have one of my buddies get stuck and be able to use this and then kind of give you an update on, hey, we use this is what happened, this is how it went. Like I say, unfortunately, I don't have a mud pit in my backyard to just throw my truck into and have somebody yank me out of it, but I'm sure come soon, we'll test this out for you. But right now, on Amazon, and they're on sale, which the sale could end, but I think it looks like one of those kind of perennial sales, like it's just always gonna be on sale. They are offering this whole kit for $80 shipped to your door. And to me, that sounds like a fantastic deal. The quality of this looks to be very good. You know, the dipped wrap on the end to protect this from fraying itself, the fact that it comes with a strap to hold it still, all of the windings, everything looks to be quite high quality. It looks very strong. Looks like this will work out fantastic for everything that I will need it to do. So I am quite happy to have it. And I would say that if you're looking for an affordable option, hit up Amazon, look up Autodunk, and get yourself one of these kits. Again, they're available in the 1-inch, the 7/8, and the 3/4. They all kind of come down a few bucks a piece. If you want to save a little bit more money, you could go with the 7/8 or the 3/4 instead of the 1-inch. It'll also make it easier to stow away and carry in your vehicle. And that's about that. There's not a whole lot of function that I can go over and say, wow, look at this switch does this and this, but it's a rope. But this does look to be great quality in my opinion. Again, I like the fact that it comes with the handy bag that's got the mesh ends on there, so all of the mud and everything can drain out of the bag. It comes with your soft shackles, and they've got the little wrap on them to keep them covered up and protected. I think this is all great. For the money, I'm in. So as always, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them below. I will answer your questions as best I can. And if you're looking for a Kinetic rope that is affordable, like I say, look them up on Amazon. Autodunk. You get this whole kit of the 1-inch by 30 foot for 80 bucks right now, shipped to your door, and the two smaller kits are even more affordable. So look them up. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.